Everyone is talking about how J.J. Abrams can use time travel to fix Star Wars in Episode 9. The fact is that he has already changed the Star Wars timeline. Trust me, this is going to be fun. J.J. has a history of altering time in his works. He altered time in Star Trek in order to reboot the series. He played fast and loose with time without letting anybody know for seasons in Lost. And he altered time at the end of Felicity for what seemed to be the sole purpose of pissing fans off. Let's take a look at a completely different franchise with Back to the Future. In the second of the three movies, the heroes go forward in time to 2015 and unwittingly allow the villain, Biff Tannen, to go back in time to 1955 and change the current present to 1985. If you were to start Back to the Future Part 2 42 minutes in, you would get a very different film. You would be in a world that is similar to the one that you know, but that has gone horribly, horribly wrong. This is the world of an altered 1985. Watch the beginning of The Force Awakens again. After you remove the nostalgia of a 10-year wait, you will find a very similar wrongness with the world in front of you. This is not the universe of the George Lucas timeline. This is a sad, despondent world gone wrong. This is a world of an altered 34 ABY. So would J.J. Abrams alter time and not tell us right away? Well, he has done it before. In Star Trek, we are shown a timeline as it is being altered in the past of 2233. We are not shown how or why it is altered from the future of 2387 until well into the movie around the year 2258. In Lost, we are presented with so many different timelines without explanation that many viewers did not understand that time had been and was currently being altered for many seasons of the show. Was there a planned reveal of the altered timeline in Episode 8 in a twist as great as Episode 5's with Darth Vader's "No, I am your father"? J.J. initially intended to direct Episode 8. Maybe what followed with Rian Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy, and The Last Jedi is our own timeline being altered for the worse. Without the first 40 minutes of Back to the Future Part 2, we are given a dystopic reality where evil has triumphed over good in a way that removes all of the accomplishments from the first Back to the Future. Similarly, The Force Awakens begins at a point where all the struggle and the sacrifice the heroes made in episodes 4, 5, and 6 are rendered meaningless. The characters have all the same names, but their personalities are all different. Trauma can change a person, but an entire altered universe points to something greater. The altered 1985 of Back to the Future Part 2 shows us characters that have the same name, but their personalities are different. Not because of trauma, but because reality has changed. Biff Tannen has single-handedly murdered Marty's father, forced his mom into sexual servitude, and has brought civilization to such a low point that not even omni-consumer products would step in to take over. In the J.J. Abrams timeline of Star Wars, we are faced with similar concerns. What has happened to the heroes of the rebellion? What has happened to the New Republic? Why would Luke Skywalker abandon everything and everyone he held dear to him to go drink breast milk from an ugly space aardvark? What happened to the heroic arc of Han from the scoundrel of Mos Eisley to General Solo of the Alliance fleet? Where are the Wookiees? I'll tell you what happened. Once again, JJ has changed time. Just like he did in Star Trek. Just like he did in Felicity, and just like he did without telling anyone until well after the fact in Lost. The three things that you can count on with J.J. Abrams films are lens flare, BS time travel, and not being able to finish a damn thing. Don't let J.J. get a pass if he uses time travel to fix Star Wars in Episode 9. He was the one who altered time in the first place. At this point, the only person I would trust from Disney to fix the Star Wars timeline is Deadpool. While Bob Iger is responsible for the greatest genocide in the Star Wars universe, J.J. Abrams has made sure to piss on their graves with this altered timeline. In the second of the three movies, the heroes go forward in time to 2015. 2015. In the second of the three movies, the heroes go forward in time to 2015 and unwittingly allow the villain, Biff Tannen, to go back in time to 1955 and change the current present to 1985. That's all I needed. I just needed the cat. Kitty. Like, abandon everything. Like, I would not abandon food to do that. Or my loved ones. Which includes food.